Good morning, Timberwolves. Today is Wednesday, March 16, 2022. Today we'll be going over some general announcements and shoutouts, as well as What's Up Wednesday. Now, get comfortable and watch The Lehman Today Show.
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please stay standing for a moment of silence. You may be seated.
Helen Keller. A severe fever when she was a year and a half left Helen Keller blind, deaf, and mute. Her inability to communicate with the world around her left her frustrated, which came out in aggression and temper tantrums. Her family reached out to an expert with the deaf, Alexander Graham Bell, for help. He introduced them to Annie Sullivan, a teacher that taught Helen to communicate. From there, Helen's life took off. Raising money for the blind and the deaf, Keller and Sullivan put a stop to the practice of placing all disabled children permanently in institutions. Keller was able to convince the government and the public of the importance and value of appropriate education for disabled children. During World War II, Keller championed the cause of veterans who have been blinded in battle. She used her life as a means to tell others that physical handicaps can be overcome and that people with physical differences can live full and meaningful lives.
Now, here's Ryan with the weather.
Thanks, Hugo. Today we have a high of 65 degrees and a low of 42 degrees with a 9% chance of rain. Now back to you, Hugo.
Thanks, Ryan. Today for lunch, you have the choice of walking taco, pizza, and deli alternatives. Your sides will be steamed vegetable medley, assorted fruits, and vegetables. Do you want to send a shout out? The link to request a shout out is on the Lehman Today Show page under activities on the Lehman Intermediate website. Shout outs are for birthdays and special occasions. Please be mindful of your shout out. Remember to have your requests in by 7 a.m. the day before you want announcements to run. Join the Da Vinci Science Center in this after-school hands-on science club. Become a biomedical engineer as you explore how diseases spread, engineer an antiviral for a contagious virus, create public service announcements, and consider how to prevent an outbreak from becoming a pandemic. The club will run for 6 weeks, every Tuesday starting March 29th. See Ms. Ramos or your science teacher for more information. Congratulations to the February students of the month. Here is this short video highlighting them. Do you want to be a member of the Lehman Today Show? Auditions will be held on April 6th during Wellness Wednesday. Students interested can pick up an application outside the main office or from Mrs. Hartman in room 315. There will be an informational meeting on Wednesday, March 25th during PAIP where students can turn in their applications, ask questions of current crew, and receive audition time and practice material. If students have questions, they can email Ms. Hartman. Attention NJHS members. We'll meet on Tuesday, March 22nd. Please check Google Classroom for more details. Student Council, in partnership with Lehigh Valley Pocono Medical Center, is holding an activity book drive. Crossword puzzles, Sudoku, coloring books, etc., along with crayons, colored pencils, and pens are being collected for children and adults to stay busy while having treatments. The drive is from March 14th to March 18th. Monetary donations will be taken to purchase books, etc. All donations can be given to Ms. Hartman in room 315. This week for What's Up Wednesday, in recognition of Women's History Month, we decided to highlight some of Time Magazine's 2022 Women of the Year. We'll do this for the next couple of Wednesdays until we have completed them all. We hope you enjoy this feature.
Legal counsel to Nadia and to other Yazidi women and girls who were kidnapped, bought, sold, enslaved, and raped by ISIS. And my brief is the pursuit of justice. But it was clear from an early stage that this was going to be a challenge. The world's powers were focused on a military solution, and nobody wished to speak about justice.
But it was really the real life experiences that shifted me and kind of gave me the courage to speak up. I think it was especially having a daughter, and I had a very complicated birth experience, and my daughter spent time in the NICU. And I think it was just looking at her and thinking, you know, if I don't take on this fight, it's going to be left to her generation. And I felt like I couldn't do that. Yeah, I think we're really seeing that women of color, our pain is not believed. You know, we have to advocate for our own health. So much implicit bias in the medical field, and we really have to change that. And we have to listen and believe women.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter at Lehman Today so you never miss an announcement. Thank you for tuning in, Timberwolves. Have a great day and stay safe.